Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at another good one. 83 and sunny. Friday going to be hot, humid, over 90 for tomorrow. So be ready for that. But overall, sunshine and looking pretty good as it has been. We got a lot still to get to. Let's get into this topic. Been talking about it. Finally, we'll get to it. A school district in Tennessee has made the controversial decision to stop excusing absences with doctor's notes. Kids will be marked present or absent and will face punishments, harsh punishments for absences, whether they are sick or not. Now, as soon as I started reading this article, I'm like, all right, get over yourself, calm down a little bit. What are you trying to do? Right? And this will never fly in New York. And by the way, as I read this to you, other districts in Tennessee surrounding this district were like, yeah, we're not going to go that far. We're going to, let's see how it goes for you first. I'm telling you, this is insane. So this school district, the Lawrence County School System, said their strict policy is to improve the district's attendance rate. Kids will, as I said, will be marked present or absent, and the punishments after 3 no-shows. Think about your kid and how many times they have been absent or late, right, or whatever, just stayed home, they were sick. Think about the number of times they do that through the year. In this district in Tennessee, after 3 no-shows, schools will start an intervention. If a kid misses 8 or more days, they will have to go to juvenile court for truancy, right? You getting this? When do you start making the signs and the protests at your district on Long Island, if these were the rules? If a child goes to school sick and can't make it through the day, and the school nurse sends them home, that child will be marked as tardy. I mean, there's some insane stuff here. The director of schools, Michael Adkins, he's no nonsense, apparently. We're going to take control of the attendance of our students. You can bring all the doctor's notes you want, but it is still not excused. You can fail the grade. You can fail the course. You're going to be going to court. You won't be able to participate in graduation. You won't be able to get your driver's license or permit. All right. I mean, there's a problem going on. By the way, I'm all for holding kids accountable, but I'm getting angrier and angrier as I'm reading this. And as I said earlier, the neighboring districts in Tennessee were like, yeah, we're going to chill on this, man. Like, go ahead. Let's see how it goes for you. And then we'll figure our own stuff out afterwards. But it's a little much, I would say, for sure, and happening in a district in Tennessee. Luckily, only one for now. Some national days today. It's National Thermal Engineer Day. And the description of all the things a thermal engineer does, it's a lot. It's very confusing. And probably one of the reasons I'm not a thermal engineer and I'm sitting here telling you about National Thermal Engineer Day instead of being one, because I just started reading about it and I'm like, oh God, my brain hurt. It's National Refreshment Day. Nice ice cold refreshment, sure. National Drive-Through Day. All right, we're going to honor the drive-throughs today. National Cousins Day, important part of a lot of people's lives. And National Amelia Earhart Day today. Of course, Amelia Earhart, the achievements of the aviation pioneer today. I guess this is her birthday, by the way, born on July 24th, 1897. National Tequila Day, somebody called Dan and Shay, and it's National Intern Day today. Interns are a vital part of radio, for sure, and a lot of businesses. But hello, interns. Thank you for doing what you do. Some good news. A 26-year veteran named Nicole Pruitt jumped into action to stop a woman from storming the cockpit on a Delta flight. The woman was yelling about some crazy stuff. She needed to get off the plane mid-air. And in addition to the cockpit, she was also trying to breach the emergency exit doors. Nicole stepped in, physically pulled her away, held her back until she could be restrained and tied down by the crew. Delta and the other passengers thanked Nicole for her courage and action to de-escalate the situation. By the way, when I see things like this, which is almost like daily, I think, man, I'm happy. I have not flown since 2019, and, I'm okay with that. Some more good news. Some people complain about it raining on their wedding day, but a couple in the Philippines got married in a flooded church after a typhoon hit the area. There are even wedding photos where they're standing in knee-deep water. Sounds healthy. In Wales, a cat named Minx that was missing for 13 years returned home with the help of a microchip just in time to spend her final days with her family before passing of cancer. Oh, my God, so sad. On a related note, a dog named Blue went missing from her family's home in Corpus Christi, Texas, when Hurricane Harvey swept through the area in 2017. Now, 8 years later, Blue was found in a public bathroom at a park in Waco, Texas, 300 miles away. A Good Samaritan brought Blue to a local shelter where she was scanned for a microchip and led to the reunion. That is incredible. All right, have a great rest of your day. I'm here till 10. A lot of music from 9 to 10. Then Jim O'Brien, Murph Dog, Jay Letterman, and Elena with Sam Hunt as the special guest. 83 and sunny. Tomorrow, 90s and hot. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.